Greetings everyone, this is Steam Team BWK, CC Trainer Ling, here to bring you another retro review from past seasons of The Loud House. In this video, we'll look back on the Season 2 episode I consider my absolute favorite starring Lisa as she learns about the power of friendship. Today's episode is titled, Friend or Foe? First we'll discuss the plot, and then my thoughts and critiques with my final score. So, let's get right into it. The episode begins in Lisa's kindergarten classroom where everyone receives their first report card, with Lisa getting an A in everything except social skills, where she receives an F. Her teacher, Ms. Srinivas, says the F is because Lisa has never made one friend in class. The only way the grade will be raised is if she makes a friend. Not with robots, but with real, living people. Lisa observes members of her family in how one goes about being friends with others, and she uses her findings to befriend her classmate, Darcy. The two hit it off, and Lisa's grade is raised from an F to an A. However, Darcy still wants to be Lisa's friend, much to Lisa's dissatisfaction. Eventually, Lisa admits to Darcy the only reason she wanted to be friends was to raise her grade, and returns the friendship bracelet Darcy had made for her, leading Darcy to break down crying. Ms. Srinivas reduces Lisa's grade back to an F and makes her sit in timeout for what she did and for what she didn't learn. In spite of how Lisa treated her, Darcy still offers Lisa a cookie, and it's at that moment Lisa realizes why it's important to have friends after all. Well, that concludes the plot of the episode, so now we come to my thoughts and critiques. First off, I just want to say I really like the title of this episode being a pun on the phrase friend or F-O-E. Lisa's goal was to make a friend, but she became her own foe when she admits to viewing Darcy as a fake F-A-U-X friend in order to get straight A's. Clever stuff, and big props to the Toys R Us homage in the title card. Now, up to this point in the series, it's no surprise Lisa is mountains above kids her own age when it comes to academics. She can come off as rather uptight or condescending when it comes to others not being on her level of intelligence, so that could explain why she had been very antisocial up until this episode, because she viewed her classmates as test subjects, or co-workers, she felt were beneath her and not worth her time. Could she have made friends more easily with kids on her level, or does she just prefer to work and be alone because her lifestyle is easier to manage without friends? The answer could be either one of those, or both. But in any case, it was great seeing Lisa reach an epiphany on why it's important to have friends, and she couldn't ask for a better friend than Darcy. Now, as far as Darcy goes, she was a very sweet character, and even though she can be oblivious to what Lisa is actually saying, she proved to be the kind of friend you should never take for granted. Her insistence on still wanting to play with Lisa, eat with Lisa, read with Lisa, and make gifts for Lisa, all of which Lisa declines, show how much she values her friends and will stand by them no matter what, even after someone hurts her feelings. As Lisa said, friends make your life better, and following this episode, she and Darcy continue to be as close as they were here. Now, initially I labeled Ms. Srinivas as one of my negatives for how quick she was able to raise and then lower Lisa's grade all in a matter of a day or two, give or take. Technically, Lisa did make a friend, but was she required to keep one for the rest of the year or something? I realized that wasn't the point of what Lisa's teacher was trying to do. She wanted Lisa to want to make friends with a classmate, not just put up a charade by pretending to have a friend and then dumping them when she got what she wanted. The final scene of the episode showed how Lisa came to terms with her original stance on friendship, and she genuinely wanted Darcy to sit with her, hence why her teacher decided to raise her grade back to an A and keep it there permanently. Overall, this episode was very good with its kind-hearted approach to the importance of making, keeping, and learning to value friendship for more than just academic purposes. I don't think any other character could have used this episode more than Lisa, and she really learned how you'll never find someone as loyal, forgiving, and understanding as Darcy. Even though we don't see much of her following this episode, minus a few non-speaking cameos, it's safe to say she was the one to get Lisa to open up to other kids in her class, like her crush David in L is for Love, and she goes on to have more friends as seen in the episode Frenzy, but those are stories for another day. With that said, I give Friend or Foe a perfect 10 out of 10. Well, folks, that concludes my review of Friend or Foe. To quote the legendary Brian May, take care of those you call your own and keep good company. And that's exactly what Lisa learned to do, and she grew from this experience in the process. So what did you guys think of it? Love it? Hate it? Something you would add? Change? Keep it as it is? Let me know in the comments below, and make sure to subscribe to this channel for the latest Loud House content. That's going to do it for me. I'll catch you guys for the next video, but until then, this is Steam Team ReWK, CC Trainer Ling, signing off. Peace out, home slices.